How many marathons have you run?
About eight or nine. I cannot remember.
Wow, that's amazing. Good job. So many, he's lost count. I can still count. This is my second.
My first. Number one.
All right. Hello, my name is Ricky. This is my brother Rolin, and this is my nephew Seth. Today we just got back from running the Scotiabank Toronto Waterfront Marathon, and spoiler alert, we finished. So that's what this video is about. We want to tell that story. It's about 2.5 hours to go until the race starts. How are you feeling?
Starting to wake up.
Nice. Got a good night's sleep?
Yeah, pretty good.
We woke up at 6 o'clock, had a light breakfast, and
But nutritious.
light but nutritious.
Bananas.
And we were aiming to leave here at about 7 o'clock, and we were on the road by about 7:20, so that was pretty good.
Our stroller takes up most of the trunk, so just find room where you can, I guess.
We have to ride in the trunk? We got there in plenty of time. We had a bit of a walk to get to the starting line. Very excited to be running this marathon with my brother Rolin. Let's do this. Got the faithful supporters behind us too, and one little supporter who's currently asleep.
Help us to run well, give us courage and strength and clear minds and not sore muscles.
You had to use the porta potties a couple times. And
It's well hydrated.
I ended up doing that too. We were well hydrated before. Yeah, everything went smoothly. We got to the starting line, the horn sounded, and then we waited for the red corral to go and the yellow corral to go, and then it was our turn. Alright, this is it. Yeah.
Absolute adrenaline-fueled, wonderful running with lots of people around.
Yeah, we were very pumped up, raring to go. We wanted to really watch that we weren't pushing the pace too much, that we were taking it easy. One down, 41.2 more to go.
Yep.
I won't do this for everyone, but you know, the first one's a milestone, so. Still feeling good?
Yeah.
All right.
But it felt for the first half of the race like we had to be very conscious about just everyone around us because it was so full. 26,000 people running the different events there, and all the half marathon and marathon people started together and ran together for the first 20 kilometers, so it was full.
How many times do you think we bumped into each other during that race?
Probably 20 to 30.
I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, sorry, buddy. So yeah, I'd say the first 12, 13 kilometers went really smoothly, pretty much as planned. Maybe like a little bit slower than what we were planning on, but we both felt great. All right, we're approaching kilometer 12. Is that the turnaround point? Yeah, I think we can see the turnaround point here. So we're done heading west. Successful U-turn. Even up until the halfway point, I think we were both
fantastic.
we were both feeling fantastic, and we saw our beloved fans at about right about the halfway point, like kilometer 20 or something like that.
20.
Woo! See you at the finish line. Let's go! A little adrenaline boost too. Saw this little guy.
Yeah.
We love our fans. Halfway checkpoint. Yeah. Whoa, we're halfway. I can't say. It was pretty soon after that Rolin started getting really chatty, And he started
I was
asking me
feeling
how
good. I was feeling
he
good.
was feeling good. He started asking me how work was going, and then he started telling me his story. And by the time he got done telling his story, we'd probably gone another. We were at kilometer 25 at
It
this
was
point.
25 when you said, "Dude, we're going really fast."
For the last 5 kilometers or so, Rolin's been just booking it and chatting up a storm, and I've been trying to keep up.
It wasn't long after you pointed that out that I started feeling like a little lightheaded and a little queasy in my stomach. So probably part of it was just realizing that we had been flying and won't be able to keep this up, and so it didn't feel real good for a bit there. But
yeah, so
we slowed down.
We
So that
definitely
helped.
slowed down, and I think it was around that point that we started taking a walk break at the water stations.
Water? Thank you. Appreciate it. So we've slowed down just a bit here, taking a bit of a walking break. Both of us are feeling a little bit tired, starting to feel it.
So we kind of got into a system where we'd pull up to a water station and start walking and walk to the end of them. They were fairly long, they had quite a few tables. And then after that we'd start running again.
Come on. No aim at 28 kilometers.
At about 28, I thought I was gonna have to at least walk for probably some of the rest of it, but we only did at the water stations. I was always able to bring up the run again, and you always seemed able to too, so that worked out really well.
I was feeling a little bit lightheaded and like not quite enough energy to get in my brain, so I'm just taking it slow, conserve a little bit of strength here. All right. We'll get picking up before long. Sounds good. Let's do this.
Yeah, it was probably between 30 and 35 where I started feeling a lot better again. I think
Okay.
I took a gel even though I didn't want to, and that helped a lot.
Rolin came up with this idea that we should recount like scenes and memories from this book that we had both read. So we spent the next. There were some long breaks in between recounting stories
It
because
takes a lot of energy to tell a story when you're running and really tired. I was surprised at that.
I don't know if that was like a great idea or like I don't know if we used up extra mental energy, but it definitely like distracted me from the pain. So in that regard, it was good.
Hey.
Are you tired of being on video?
Do you want Mom to take you?
All right, round of applause for Seth. You did great. Just after kilometer 33, we had been heading way east, and we hit the turnaround point. We just had to head back downtown.
Let's go.
And I think it was at kilometer 35 when we could see the CN Tower, and we knew we had 7 kilometers to go, but it looked so far away at that point.
How was that? All right. 7 kilometers to the CN Tower? 35, but man, that CN Tower looks far.
So that was a little bit encouraging and discouraging at the same time.
36 down. 6 to go. 6.2 to go. Less than 6.2 because 36 sign is back there. I think we're starting to believe that we can finish this. I think so. Right, Rolin? Yeah. Let's do it.
When was it that you first noticed that guy was kind of running with us?
Well, you had commented about at probably kilometer 30 or so.
Because he was running up ahead of us and high-fiving everybody and stuff, and I made the comment that, well, that guy still has a lot of energy.
But then it was probably around kilometer 35 or so. I noticed that he was like constantly around us. And running pretty close to us.
So we stopped to walk through a water station. After we kind of started running again, we saw him up ahead and kind of looking back or looking around for us, and we caught up to him and he's like, oh, there you guys are. That's when we caught on that he was definitely running with us, and I guess we were at the same pace and he needed someone to run with. So the gentleman was from Mexico and his name was Joaquin, and this is very embarrassing for me. I understood Jorge, like Jorge. I was like so confident that that's what I heard, that I was calling him that. I don't know how many times I called him Jorge.
41. 1.2 to go. So close now, man. So close. We got a friend joined us here. Jorge. de Mexico. Vamos, Jorge.
Rolin said something after. He's like, I don't think his name was Jorge. It was, I don't know. You didn't know it was Joaquin either.
No,
but...
I thought maybe Javier. Like I didn't
Okay.
catch it, but that's what it seemed most like.
So-
But I wasn't sure it was Jorge.
So we paused a video just a bit ago and looked on his bib, and his name on his bib was Joaquin. So maybe he goes by both, but probably not. So I'm really sorry to Joaquin for getting his name wrong so many times. But yeah, that was definitely one of the highlights for me, just because he finished pretty much right with us, and he gave us a big hug at the end, which was really cool. And he mentioned something about that running with us allowed him to like finish strong. So yeah, that felt really cool.
You got this, man. We got this. In the bag. You got this? You got 500 more?
Running a marathon with my brother Rolin was an awesome experience. It was great that it worked out that we stuck together the whole time, crossed the finish line together.
And of course, I just want to remind people about a great tradition we've had here for years. When the final
let's go!
plate is coming in, it's going to be a really big deal.
We did it. Oh man, what a run. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're great, guys. You're awesome, man. I love the flag. That's perfect.
It felt really good to be done, but I also was probably the most exhausted that I've ever been in my life. And
Yeah.
it took, probably. We walked around for a while, like getting some food and things, and I just needed to sit down, and it felt really good to sit down. But it probably took close to half an hour till I felt somewhat better and able to walk back to the car. So.
Parked kind of far away, but for some reason, it's taking us way longer to walk back to the car than it did from the car to the race, and it hurts more.
Way back then when I was running 2 and 3 kilometers at a time, I thought it would be fun to someday do a marathon. So it was great to
Thank you so much.
kind of stroke that off the list after thinking about it for the last number of years and working up towards it and actually doing it feels really good.
How to run a marathon in 40,000 steps. And in case you didn't figure that out just by looking at it, those steps are literal steps. Like you put one foot in front of the other 40,000 times. That's about how long it takes to go 42.2 kilometers. It's all about putting in the work before, like doing the training. Both of us followed a similar training plan, and it was really cool. 'Cause we both used the same app, so we could track each other's progress, and so it was a lot of fun to like see both of us kind of building up at the same time. And then today for it all to come down to one race and ultimately crossing that finish line, 4 hours, 3 minutes, 20 seconds for me, 19 for him.
So
That's what it took us today to run the marathon. But we did it, and it was a great experience. And thank you for watching.
Can you get up to turn it off?
I don't know. I might just sit here for a little while longer.
Just let it roll.
Yeah, just let it roll.
It was fun recounting it.
Our legs are very tired. Hit that thumbs up button if you like this video, and also subscribe and comment below and let me know if you want to see more of Rolin in my videos, 'cause we can make that happen, right, Rolin?
I'm gonna speed my coffee.